everybody, and welcome. Happy Friday. I know it's been a minute since I've been on here, so welcome back. All right, so tonight is no vendor spotlight or teacher spotlight. We're going to resume those in August. But tonight is all about y'all. What questions do you have? What do you want to know? What can I answer for y'all? So in typical wine and chat fashion, I got to know what's everybody drinking on tonight. I've got wine tonight. Yes, I put my wine in a tumbler. Don't judge me. But I've got some Roscato. It's very yummy. Let's see. Oh, we got Kat on from YouTube land, and we've got Michelle in Facebook land. She's got ginger ale, and Kat has whiskey. I love it. Oh, Dina's on. She's got a frap. Oh my goodness. Everybody's on tonight. Welcome everybody. All right. Okay. I'm trying something new out because sometimes I can't see y'all's comments. So if you're coming from Facebook and I click your name and I can't see your face or your Facebook name, there's a link that you can click that says streamyard.com/Facebook, and you give them permission so that I can see it. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. Just put your name at the end. But so far I can see everybody tonight, but I was trying to pull it up here on my phone just in case. Yeah, there we go. I see most of the comments on there. Great. I'm drinking boring water. That's okay. I also keep my jug of water with me too because, I'm ranting and rambling this whole time. Gotta keep it going. Ooh, Buffalo Trace and Diet Dr. Pepper. Okay. I see you. All right, so we have a ton of things to go over. We're trying to get better about posting and getting back in the swing of things, but there's been a couple announcements this week, so I wanted to make sure everybody's getting the all their questions answered. So we've been answering via email, Facebook Messenger, random comments on different posts on different platforms. So if I don't get to you right away, it's just because there's a lot of places. Michelle just got her Mormino box. The subscription box is so good. I'm bummed because I didn't get on it. So I'm going to try to be one of those who gets it like at the tail end, or, maybe I'll even just get the fabric. So, but Lauren Mormino, as well as Melanie from Zorel and Shayna from Glitterbug Fairy have all already started sending in welcome bag items. And I'm sorry, also Kathy from Ait Said. So the boxes are starting to pile up of welcome bag items for Florida in the house, and it's I try not to look in the boxes too much, and because there's so many goodies there. There's so many goodies. I'm excited. But Udina gets her Mormino box tomorrow. Y'all are lucky. I'm going to try to get one at some point. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to bring up tonight was that tonight at 8 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know what time zone I'm in right now. So in an hour and a half-ish, I'm going to release the link for the Texas hotel. So it will have a limited number of nights available on Wednesday night and Monday night, but the majority of the nights fall in Thursday night to Sunday night. So, and then Thursday night and Sunday night are also not as much as the main days, which are Friday, Saturday, and Friday and Saturday night. Those are the two prime, really big days. So we do believe we got enough rooms this time, but y'all always seem to surprise me. So I went a little above and beyond this time to make sure there was enough rooms, but that link is going to drop tonight. It will drop on Facebook. I'm also going to drop it on Instagram and the Facebook page, not just the group. And it's set to go out as an email as well, I believe at 8:05. So you should be able to see it in one form or the other to be able to get your Texas hotel room. And they're discounted rooms. I believe right now the going rate's around $350-ish. somewhere around there. I think somebody was telling me. Our discounted rate right now is set at $219, not including taxes and fees. And that's for the basic room. But you'll see when you get on there, there's the different tiers, like just like Florida at Gaylord Palms. There's different tiers, and there's balcony rooms. There's this time for Gaylord Texan, we were able to get some suites. So there's two different types of suites. There's the deluxe and executive, I believe. So there's different tiers. So read through them, make sure you get the one that works for you and whoever's tagging along with you, if they are. But yes, that opens up tonight. So any questions about that, please let me know. You will also be able to just head over to sewmagicalexpo.com. And then under where you see the Florida, Texas, and So Magical at Sea, hit Texas. And right now it just shows the schedule and the vendors. It will also have a third spot there that's going to say Texas Hotel. And you're going to click that, and it's going to have the link that takes you over to the Gaylord site and be able to book that through a discounted rate. Oh, goodness. We have a bunch of y'all on tonight. Let's see. Who else? We saw Megan. Oh, we've got Kathy. Hi, Kathy. Oh, it's hot everywhere. I didn't even want to walk outside to get the mail today. Started sweating immediately. Oh, Cherish is on. Hi, Cherish. And we've got Melanie from Zorel. I was talking about you a minute ago about all the welcome goodie bag items that have been popping up in this house. Hello. Welcome. Let's see who is saying hello. It's Tay Lauren. Hey, how's it going? Oh, Lauren says hi. Hi. Oh, hi, Lauren. I see you on the other thing now, too. I've got my phone set up today, so we should be able to see all the comments, whether you pop it here or not. So I'll know who I'm talking to tonight. So yeah, so the Texas Hotel link is dropping. I'm very excited, and I hope everybody gets the room that they want. I never planned for those to sell out, but occasionally it does happen. Okay, so that was the Texas item. I'm going to go in order of the things that are happening over the next few weeks. So the next thing that's happening is next weekend. I put events for these up on the Facebook group and the Facebook page so that if you wanted to just mark yourself as going or wanted some random information, I posted it there. And so on Friday and Sunday, it's nothing that So Magical is putting on or hosting it, but it's a Harry Potter based convention here in Orlando at the Orlando Convention Center called Leaky Con. Several of our vendors, teachers have booths there or going there in some capacity. So I always like going to the different cons that are close enough by that I can, and shows like quilt shows, expos, different things like that. So to go support them. So I know Kat, who's on, she has a booth, and then I believe Melanie from Zorel / Kal-El. Her Kal-El company is going to be at Leaky Con, which I'm excited. I get to see my Cali buddy. And I believe somebody, Brenda, she had said that she has a booth as well. So if you go on there and let me know if you have a booth, so I can try to find you. But if you're gonna be there, let me know. So and come try to find me, because I always have swag when I'm at these events. Like always, I always want to like give some things out. I might have some So Magical trivia. So if you can answer this trivia, then I might have a roll of vinyl to give you as a little prize. So make sure you come find me. Either way, I always have swag on me. And yeah, I'll probably be hanging around Kat's booth a good chunk on Friday and Sunday. It's booth 414, which got misnamed as 1986. But it's her banner will say Oliver Hart Designs. It's a pretty, what would you say, a teal aqua color? What would you categorize that color as? But yes, so I'll be there. And then of course I'm going to be hanging out, in Melanie's booth. she's going to be tired of me by Sunday for sure. Yeah. Lauren Michelle just got her box in the mail. Okay. I was making sure I was catching up on the comments. Teal color. Okay. So it's a teal color that says Oliver Hart. Yes. And come say hi to Melanie. She'll be there as well. Do you know your booth number, Melanie? Aw, I'm glad you don't get tired of me. You can just fly with more things that you want to bring me. Can I place an order and you just fly with my order? I'm kidding. Somebody else will get that idea. Okay, so and then the only reason I won't be at Leaky Con on Saturday is because we're having the So Magical family gathering at the Sewing Studio. Sewing Studio is sponsoring it and they're hosting us. It's going to be so much fun. Those spots did sell, like they booked up. They weren't for sale. They were just spots open. It's going to be open sewing and social time. We're going to have a game. Fran's going to do a special segment on Fran's favorite things / a demo. She's going to do a fun demo as well. And if you're able to come and you're a part of that, there is a discount as well to Shop Sewing Studio. So it won't be the last time we do this. We'll definitely do this again. But Sewing Studio's schedule is so packed with classes. It's very hard. I think we planned this back in February or March for July. That's how far out I had to try to get on their schedule, on like their class, like their space in their location in Maitland. So I'm very excited to see everybody, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So they had some of their classroom machines are available. And so if you mark that those will be ready for you when you arrive. And there's like 2 sessions. We're doing a morning session and an evening or afternoon session, and everybody will have time to shop. Everybody will have time to hang out and see each other. And yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. But though that's what's going on next weekend. And so you would have seen events pop up in both the Facebook page and group about that. And of course, I'll try to take photos of everybody. If you see me, I'm really bad at remembering to take photos with folks. So please take a picture with me and send it to me, or remind me to take a picture with you or of your booth, so that because I like posting those in the group. It's so fun to get to see everybody in the wild. In person and not just online. Okay, so that's what's going on next weekend. The next thing that I posted about, which is the big thing that everybody's been like waiting for me to announce, is the class signups for Florida. So for Florida this year, class signups will open up on 2 different dates. The first date is going to be Friday, August 5th. There was a post about it. It's tagged in the top of the Facebook group, and it was sent out via an email as well to everybody, like whether you have a ticket to Florida or not. So those who are on the fence about whether or not they were going to come, you must have a ticket in order to sign up and get those class spots. And there are many of them that will sell out, or let me rephrase it, book up very, very quickly. And no, there's not much I can do about it because it's limited on various reasons. We always try to accommodate as best as we can, but we also want it to be comfortable for both the teachers and all the students that did get to sign up. So that is the August 5th sign up date is actually for... Hi, Jen. Sorry. I see the Facebook username pop up. This is great. I love this phone situation now. But August 5th is open for VIP Plus pass holders first. They have first dibs. That was a very limited ticket. That is the biggest perk of getting the VIP Plus, is you are the only group that gets early access to tickets. And then after that, on the 7th, on Sunday, it opens up to all the other ticket holders. You still must have a ticket. And this year, it is required that when you book your class, you will be required to book your class kit if it's required for the class. Some of them are optional, and they are listed that they are optional. So look in that. I'm going to have a video, and right now I'm going to say the video is going to be available the day before signups, because I don't want to overcommit and say I'm going to have it next week when that's not the case. It's going to be out at least the day before class signups, and it'll walk you through the whole process because it is new. It's a new system. This is why it took us so long to really get it released and get these dates out to you and say for sure, like, I can do it on these dates, is because it was a brand new tech system. And this may not be the final system that we end up using for 23, but as of right now, this is what we're using. We're going to test it out for this round, see if it works out for us, because the old class signup system didn't work for us. So we're switching over to this new one, trying it out, see how it works, and hopefully it's it's good to go. Oh, Kathy, tell Rex I said hi too. He's so sweet. Y'all are adorable. I love it. So yes, so class signups are on those 2 days. If anybody has questions, please drop them down. This is like open forum. I'm here to answer y'all's questions. Somebody already asked about class signups, or not class signups, machine rentals signups. Those we're still working on the application for that. That will most likely be out at the end of August, but it's good because we didn't want to open it with class signups so that you can sorry, I was reading a comment, I got distracted. But it's good because then you can know what classes that you have, if your class requires a machine or not. And then you can then pick per class if you only want to pick by the class. Machine rentals are by class, by day, or by weekend. Those are the 3 options. So if you need it for like late night sewing or overnight sewing or something like that, we do have that option. But all those details will come out after class signups for those that were curious about that. Ooh, great question, Melanie. Melanie's asked. There's 3 of these because she was misspelling. Or, autocorrect, right? Can we bring our own drinks from, it's supposed to be the bar to paint class? Yes. So the rule is, you, per Gaylord, all alcoholic beverages must be purchased. Well, let me rephrase that. All food and beverage, including alcoholic purchases, must be purchased at Gaylord. So if you want to go to Records, or, they have bottles of wine in the Cocoa Bean, which is a coffee shop. And then they have like the convenience store type store. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but they're you can go there and buy stuff. I just caveat and say, if you decide not to do that, please don't be like blatant about it, or have like a huge bottle that obviously didn't come from the hotel. Be discreet. That's what we say. Just be discreet and be smart. That's all we ask, is be smart and be discreet. But yeah, if somebody asks you and you got it from the bar, yeah, just say you got it from the Records bar. That's all I can say on that subject. But no, that's a great question, because if you take if you take Lily from Lily of the Arts, if you take her paint class, I mean, most of those are paint and sip classes, so of course you want to have like a glass of wine or like something bubbly. I don't know, that's just so much more fun if you drink. If you don't drink, still technically you're not supposed to buy it from anywhere outside of the facility, but who's going to know that your Coke didn't come from the resort? Let's see. Yes, I'm loving the questions. Keep bringing them. Should you sign up for one class and then check out and come back for additional classes? I'm going to let y'all come up with a strategy of your own, because I don't want to say something and it not work out in your favor. I would say there are certain classes, and y'all can take your guess at what those are. I posted about it a while back and said, what is everybody like top 3? Some people did not want to say, but you can kind of see some of the trends there. And I would say there's some that are probably going to book up quicker than others. Sometimes I'm shocked by which ones those are, so I won't give suggestions on what I think they are. So I don't know. It's kind of up to you. I'll leave that to the hive mind. You can post about that in the group if you want and get some other folks' opinions. I can't really say. I don't want to say anything and not get what you really wanted. Oh, we've got Alma on. Hi, Alma. Open questions here. Anybody want to help Jen pack and then unpack? She's moving back to Florida. Woo! That's perfect timing too, by the way. Just in time for 22. So magical. I'm just saying the mini old-fashioned thing I had was pretty good. Was it the one that has like the twist top bottle? I had one in Texas, but I didn't see it in Palms. So I'm wondering if they're in multiple locations. But there's these like little twist top ones that are like pre-made mixed drinks. And it had rum in it, and it was really good. I'll have to go find it. I'm sure I have a picture of it somewhere, because I was like, where can I find these? And a tumbler. Yes, get a big tumbler infill. I agree with that. Adult grape juice. That's a good point too. You're gonna need coffee for my 8 a.m. class. Yes. So also, if you don't know, if you haven't been to the So Magical, every year we've had the coffee station, which is free. It's included in everybody's pass. You can get as much coffee as we have available. We usually tap out around like 11 or 12. I would say some days it goes later. It depends. As we grow, it seems to be going a lot faster. But this year is actually sponsored by Glitterbug Fairy. They're because they talked about potentially not bringing back the coffee bar, and they were like, no, we have to have it. So they said we will sponsor it. So they're gonna have their sign up and everything, and I'm very excited. So Glitterbug Fairy is a coffee sponsor this year. So yes, you can thank Shayna and Andy's, especially Andy's need for coffee whenever you get it each day. Both, especially before the 8 a.m. classes, if you're not a morning person. Yes, Connie, we can see you. Hello, good morning, or good afternoon. Good grief. It's been a long day. Because one of the notes I was going to bring up and say is pre-orders are almost ready and to ship. Oh, a good chunk of them have already shipped out. Another huge chunk is going to go to the post office tonight after I get off here. And then I'm going to finish up. But I've been staring at these, like, I don't even know. I can't even. Let me see if it. So, okay. So when I was figuring out an old system, but like, look how tiny the font is on these labels. So these are like what everybody's orders are, and we stick them on here, and we know who it's shipping to. So I'm like staring like this, squinting. I've already got bad eyes, and also like shipping everything out, and that we were creating a new, better system on doing all these shipments. So yeah, my brain's fried and my eyes are fried, so I apologize for my fumbly brain. Yes, you can bring it to class. We do not have a rule against bringing drinks into the classroom. You know, obviously, if you're bringing drinks and food and such around machines, be careful, be cognizant of those who are around you. But yeah, you can bring them, especially for painting. Come on, just, you know, I mean, you can mix some in and get in like a nice red toned color, paint color if you wanted. But yeah, you can definitely bring it in there. I know. I can't believe you discovered it on the last day. It was like right in front of the vendor hall too that you were in. Is it bad I'm making my class plan and watching at the same time? No, that's why we try to give as much time in advance. So it's 2 weeks out. It was 2 weeks in a day from the time I announced it for VIP Plus, plus a couple days for if you're not VIP Plus. So, so you can budget, because we are requiring the class kits to be purchased at the same time. And yeah. Oh yeah, Michelle's right. There are no drinks on the table with the sewing studio machines. So if you're taking anything in Classroom E, which are all of Fran's sewing studio classes, or if you take the Salty Sew classes, the Sahara and the Raglan Hoodie, because those are their sewing studio provided sponsored sergers for those two classes, then yeah, you can't have the drinks on the table. But, you know, you can have them in the other classes. And yes, you can have them. Yes, they are definitely accepted in the lounge. It's the So Magical Lounge. Wink, wink. And Kat is actually going to be the floating teacher in the So Magical Lounge. So if you get to a point in a project that you brought with you, or you leave a class and maybe the teacher is not available to help you afterwards, Kat has like a knack for like all the crafts. So she is there to help. And so if you see her in there, wave her down. I get some assistance, or just ask for some tips and tricks, and I'm sure she's got some up her sleeve. Yes, 2 weeks, Cherish, not 1 week. Cherish got very excited about Texas hotels dropping tonight and the classes, and she said 1 week. I'm like, no, don't rush it. It's 2 weeks. Yes, the coffee station is definitely life. Well, we know the price of the kits. Who is this? Oh, yes. Hi, Lori. Okay, so all you need to do is go to sewmagicalexpo.com, and under the Florida section, there's actually all the class information. I should have had the website pulled up. All of them are already listed on the website with the class kit cost and all that. So here, let me share my screen real quick and I'll show you all where to go. There we go. Okay, so this is the home page. So if you go to Florida, you can see here schedule, hotel, class information, vendors, Disney tickets. Those are your discounted tickets. So if you go to Florida class information, I always say this is way better to view on your laptop than is on your phone, or even your iPad's better. Here's the class schedule, which you can also hit this download and it'll give you a PDF download. And then you can go down here. This tells you those dates and those times I was talking about a minute ago. And if you just scroll down here, everything's listed, the teacher, the day and the time that correlates to that schedule up above, your skill level. If you require to have a skill, it will be listed here. So some of them, like you need to have like basic machine knowledge. You need to understand a hand sewing skill, whatever it is, it'll be listed there. A quick description of each class. And then here's where it says your class kit, and it'll say whether it's optional. If it does not say optional, that means this is required. And most of the times we have it listed like what you actually get out of that kit. And then if there's supplies needed, I guess, let me do like, here's a good one. Here's like a bunch of stuff. This is one of Jackie from Ilya Jacksford Embroidery. And so you can see here, she's got her class kit cost. It's $32. And then it includes all of these items. Like you will not have what you need. She's even sending you the designs 1 week prior to the event. And she just asks that you preload them onto your embroidery machine or have it on a USB when you get there. And then this tells you like what you need. Okay, you need an embroidery machine that has a 5x7 hoop capability, basic sewing kit, cutting supplies, like think your very basics that you need to run your machine, pre-wound bobbins. She tells you she recommends 5 of them ready to go, some tape, things like that. So yeah, those are all listed on there. All of these, the teachers did such an amazing job this year getting all this information to me. It's like very well listed out. It even has age restrictions listed on there. So make sure you're definitely checking that out. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. Yes, Donna, totally agree. Salty Sews are amazing, Sarah and Debbie. And they have classes outside of So Magical. So check out their Facebook group. And then they do typically post them into our Facebook group as well whenever they have a class popping up. And their bag making, they just had I think it was like a beginner bag making class they just had last weekend. And they did a very popular one that I hope they bring back. It's the running skirt class. I think that one's interesting and really popular. Sorry, I was reading a comment and I read the word interesting. Sorry. Love your outfit on the YouTube video. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about the YouTube videos. Sorry, I keep getting we're getting off topic here. But real quick, I'll say that we do have YouTube videos, YouTube channel. I know some of y'all, you can see like when I pop up cats, you can see she's here that way. You can see she's got a little YouTube emblem there. That's because we stream all these lives on Facebook group, Facebook page, and YouTube. However, we also have YouTube videos that are instructional. So when I post up the how to sign up for classes, that'll go to the YouTube channel. I highly suggest and would be very appreciative if y'all could subscribe to that, because we're trying to get to 1,000. We're trying to get to 1K subscribers, and we're going to do a giveaway when we hit that. I don't know what the giveaway is going to be just yet. I want to do something fun and maybe different, but yeah, so that would be really helpful if y'all could go subscribe to our YouTube channel after this. But I just posted today every year we do like a commercial that kind of talks about, top level Q&A questions. And We filmed that, oh gosh, like a month or so ago, I think, a month ago. And I finally got to putting it up today. So that's up there. I shared it into the Facebook group as well. And there's actually, if you look at it, watch, there's a video that came out right before it, just because I happened to get that one up first. There's the past 2 years we've been doing a blooper reel, and I find it funny to make fun of myself, but it was very entertaining. There was less bloopers of me messing up and cursing. He bleeps out all the cursing, which is nice. But there's less mess ups because he actually got Tony from Level Up Media, who is our videographer. He got a teleprompter so that I would stop messing up so much, because after 3 or 4 years of doing it, I think he learned that I'm not very good at reading a script and memorizing it. So he got a teleprompter. It was a lot of, there's a beeping noise. It's very entertaining. And there was a lot of gaps between the script lines through like the different questions. And so I don't know, I unconsciously start dancing. So they're funny. Laugh along with me. There's also the blooper reel from last year as well, which is also very funny. I would love to do a running skirt class. Yes, I would as well. I think they're really cute. I love Fran's. And I think Fran's always said that she never had like a pattern. She self-drafted it. So I believe they use rad patterns or green styles. They both have a running skirt pattern. I think somebody else just came out with one recently too. I'm blanking on what her name is. I can see her Instagram profile. Oh, yes, you're right, Donna. Yeah, because I missed Kathy's goodbye party. I know, I was so bummed. When was it? Was it May? I don't even remember now. When did she move? I thought it was June. It was beginning of June, right? So I guess that was like 2 months, because we're at the end of July right now. Okay. Yes. All right. So that's class signups. But again, y'all can ask me any questions about classes or anything like that as we go along. Or we convince Fran to release her pattern. I think it's only for her size. But yeah, she should get into pattern making. I think that'd be awesome. Oh, one of the big questions I keep getting asked is password resets. So before you go to do class signups, please try to log into your account. If you cannot get in, for some reason, folks are having issues with the password reset button not working, I can send it to you through my side of the website, and that has been working. So please don't Facebook Messenger me, because sometimes those get like bogged down and I lose it and I can't see it. Please send it to, you can go on the website and hit the contact us, or you can just send it direct to my email, which is kayla@sewmagicalexpo.com. And then I can go in and reset it for you. But that's been a big thing. So everybody, please go make sure you log into your account. Oh, and if you've seen in the past that there's the issue where your tickets were falling under purchase swag and not purchase tickets, that's been corrected, and the double tickets has been corrected. So we're slowly making progress here on some of these tech issues, and the team's working hard to try to knock them out. But those two issues have been resolved. There's one more issue that's still ongoing that I'm hoping we get fixed before class signups, but it's minor. It won't affect anybody. There's a possibility that your classes fall under purchase tickets. That still means you're signed up for it. It's just not in the nice little category. There is no issue. It's just like it's like a visual thing. So it's not organized correctly, but it'll be there. You'll know, it'll be in your account. It'll be good to go. So, but they're working on solving that as well. Yes. Hello, Constance. We did mention this earlier. The Texas hotel link will drop at 8 p.m. tonight. The post will drop with the link. You can also just go to the So Magical website under the Texas drop down, and there will be at exactly 8 o'clock. I will drop it. I have it up and ready to go. Even if I'm still on this live, I will click that button and make sure it goes live. Thank you, Kat, for putting the correct words in my mouth. They're not being labeled and categorized correctly. That is yes. For those. Okay, so all right. If y'all don't know, we're also going to Tennessee. So these tickets will not go live until August. Probably next week or the week after, I will be announcing those exact sign up dates in August. We're making sure that Florida class signups, we get through that and breeze through that, and everything's taken care of there before we release the Tennessee tickets. They will have VIP Plus and VIP. Those will still be capped as in typical So Magical fashion. And Patreon does get first access, depending on your tier, to those tickets. So if you wanted to know more information about that, head over to our Patreon link and check that out. Also, if you're in Patreon and you need a reminder, I did schedule it and post it into the Patreon group, but the next Zoom call live is going to be next Tuesday. I don't remember what time I put. Go look on the link. I think I put it for 7 p.m. Don't quote me. But it's listed on there, and that will be next Tuesday night. All right, let me make sure. Yeehaw! Opryland. Yeah, I'm very excited for Gaylord Opryland. It's huge. So anybody that says that Gaylord Palms is too big, I want you to mentally prepare for like 5 times that size. That is the size of Gaylord Opryland. It's massive, like just freaking huge. So definitely be prepared. Have some good walking shoes, or if you need an ECV, make sure you get that for yourself. I definitely got all my steps in when I was there, but I loved it. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous resort. And we will have, after the tickets drop, is when we'll release the hotel for Opryland. We're getting into a nice swing with all the different events of releasing things little by little. And after we drop the tickets for Tennessee, we will drop the hotel link. And just like we get discounted Disney tickets for Florida, we actually, the water park that is they don't call it a water park. It's a water entertainment center. I don't remember. They said it's not a water park, but to me it is. It's massive. It's in an indoor and outdoor. It's got water slides and wave pool and a lazy river, and it's got so much stuff. It's got cabanas. It's really cool, but unlike the other Gaylords, it's not free. It's not included in the price of you staying there and your resort fee. It's separate, but our group gets a discount. So that will be available as well when we open the discounted hotel rates for Gaylord Opryland. I'm going to need a hover round. I'm telling you, it's not a bad idea. Just say. It's a large hotel. I think I walk back to my room a different way every single time. Is there going to be a Thursday evening early check-in party at Texas? Yes. So all the So Magical Expos are going to follow the same type of schedule, which is, early check-in / NoHo social on Thursday night. Classes and vendor halls open Friday morning until Sunday late afternoon. There will be a fashion show at every single one. Yeah, so they all kind of follow and mimic each other. They're just going to be different in the classes and the vendors we have. And then each one we will still continue to have some sort of night party, whether it's Friday night or Saturday night. And there's going to be some fun details on the Florida Saturday night party. The name and all like the fun information about it's going to come out very soon, but it's going to be really fun. Salty Sews is actually going to be sponsoring it and hosting it, which I'm very excited about. So it'll be even more of a party than last year and a lot bigger. And so that's going on. But yeah, so the parties at each location will be slightly different as well. But the key components will keep going throughout each one. We'll still have D-Stash Bash at everyone, in the closet and things like that. Yes, Sound Waves is a luxury water attraction. I definitely agree. Excuse me, aquatic attraction. Yeah, it's I don't remember why, but I remember my Gaylord rep was like, "Yeah, we don't call it a water park." But I just can't. It was something like they wanted it to be like, I don't know, fancy. It's like a fancy water park, but it's very cool. I love it. I got to walk through it, but it was off season, so they didn't have it open, which I was kind of bummed about. Okay, so that's information on Tennessee, Florida. The Texas hotel rooms drop tonight. Bougie. Yes, Judy. Hi, Judy. Yes, it's definitely bougie. They were like, there was some country singer who did one of his music videos there. I can't remember which one it was. And that's the other thing. If you're into country music at all, just like hover around certain areas. There's a radio station inside of Gaylord Opryland. That's really cool. And if you go during the day, sometimes they have their windows open and you can see them, who they're interviewing somebody, or you can kind of listen to them. And it was very interesting because the sorry, I just realized my laptop's not charging. The one woman said that she was just like walking past, and like Kenny Chesney was standing there. There's just random country stars around there a lot, because right next to it is Grand Ole Opry. So check out like the different concerts that are going on while you're there. It's a whole thing. So I'm very excited about that for sure. Let's see. We also have So Magical at Sea going out May 4th of next year. There's a lot going on next year. Year 5's the big one, and I'm not done announcing things yet. There's one more coming. Don't worry. But it's still in works. I can't spill the beans just yet, but there's one more big thing. Year 5 is going to have 5 things, dang it. As soon as we started adding more expos and the cruise, I was like, well, I got to hit 5 for 5. So the cruise is fully booked. As of right now, nobody's dropped out just yet. But as soon as it does, that there's also a wait list for that. So we will make sure to contact folks. I'm not spilling the beans. Good try, Cherish. Yes, Melanie, you and Lily will be traveling a lot. I haven't made any official announcements on any of the Tennessee vendors yet, but the vendor application is open for all 3 locations right now. Florida this year, Texas, and Tennessee next year. And I can say for a fact that Zorel will be at all 3 of them, as will Mormino. So if you're fans of any of them and you can't make one of the expos, don't worry, you'll get the opportunity to meet these amazing women and business owners. Cherish, yeah, you ain't gonna get it. You can try. Yeah, it's gonna be freaking awesome. I'm so excited. So yeah, and just to caveat that, if you know anybody that's a vendor that can't make it to Florida, and maybe Texas and Tennessee is closer for them, the vendor apps are open. They can go to the website and they can click the Get Involved tab at the very top. That has the teacher application, the vendor application, sponsorship, fashion show, volunteer. All the applications are currently listed on there. So you can go on there. Also, teacher applications. Florida has been closed. Obviously, we're getting ready to hit class signups, but Texas closes at the end of this month. We might push it to mid-August just because of people kind of being a little crazy with travel issues right now and trying to figure out whether or not they can make it out. But so as of right now, the teacher applications are only open until the end of the month. And so please get those in if you're contemplating that. And then Tennessee applications are open currently. I think we have the due date set for end of September, I believe, or mid-September, somewhere around there. So there's time on Tennessee, but Texas is very quickly, we have to start working on classes and getting those released here shortly so that class signups for Texas can be, here in the next couple months. So it's going to be great. Yeah, air high five, Millie. Woo! And yes, so teacher, vendor applications, all those are starting to roll in, but they're coming up very quickly. Let's see, what else did I have? All right, so of course, ask me anything. Making sure I have my alarm set, so if my alarm goes off, it's just reminding me I have to open Texas hotels. All right, just making sure. Oh goodness. Sorry, my text messages come up on my laptop. All right, I think I covered all the topics. Oh, I didn't talk about one part. Hold on. Fabric and pre-orders. Okay, so I mentioned already that all the fabric pre-orders have gone out or going out today or going out tomorrow. We're hoping to get them all done. There might be some stragglers that hit on Monday. If you're coming to family gathering and you said you wanted to pick up there, those are set to the side, and you will see that I'm going to mark it as a completed order, but that's just because we didn't have to do shipping, and we'll work on getting those refunds on those shipping here this coming week. As for retail fabric, we do have a bunch of fabric ready for retail. We're finished cutting down a bunch of it as well. If y'all don't know, we did end up hiring somebody part-time. Her name's Anna. She comes a couple times a week and has been helping me out now to kind of knock a bunch of things out, especially with the fabric coming in and all the swag that we've got to be working on here. VIP shirts for both Florida and Texas, all the fun things. So she's working on getting the counts for all the retail fabric as well, and that's going to be loaded up on the site. We're hoping here in the next 2 weeks that we will have all the fabric ready for retail, and we'll do a retail drop on that. And at the same time, she's also working on reloading all of the swag onto the website. So all the spirit jersey, we have them on an ongoing pre-order. The pre-order is every 2 weeks. So if you place it in a 2-week time span, we get it out to you within 2 weeks. That's just because we put up more sizes and colors than what we may have in stock, and in different categories: tank tops, hoodies, shirts, spirit jerseys, the joggers. So if I run out of a size or something, it just gives me time to do a big batch order and get things in and make it and send it out to y'all. So she's working on loading all those onto the website as well right now, so that y'all can get some swag in advance. So like, this is one of the spirit jerseys I wear all the time. This is actually navy, not black. But the navies do show up very dark. So just caveat, if you want to get a navy one, it's dark navy. When you put it next to the black, you can tell the difference, but it's hard. Alarms in your video are not going to be your theme. Yeah, pretty much. Donna says, oh, okay. Donna, I duly noted, ma'am. I don't know if I did yours yet today. I'll have to double check. I feel like I already did yours, but if not, I can set that aside for you. And Judy, yeah. Is there going to be swag to buy at the gathering? As of right now, I don't have anything ready to go for the gathering for swag. If that changes, I'll post into the family gathering event. I try to invite everybody that was going to the event that I had created. The problem is, if I'm not friends with you, it wasn't allowing me for some reason, although I think I'm friends with a good chunk of everybody. But some people I couldn't get on there. Most of y'all, I think I was able to. So if you just click that you're going to that event on Facebook, I've been posting some things in there. Like I posted the schedule in there today, and about the discount and things like that. So if that changes, I'll load it up. If y'all want anything in particular, feel free to message me and let me know. I see it's you, Mariana. Hi. But yeah, feel free to message me and let me know like what in particular you're looking for, and I can do that. Oh no, Lynette, you're late. How dare you? Lynette and Connie are going to be there too. I'm so excited to see everybody next weekend. It's going to be great. So that was a quick update I wanted to give on that. So we're gonna have a retail drop on fabric. Duckies will get reloaded. I know y'all are like freaking out about that because there's the new ducky colors. There's gold and there's the Florida teal. I'm contemplating whether or not I'm gonna put the Texas navy up there yet. I think I might. I'm not sure yet. We also have the pins and magnets from. We still have pins and magnets. Some say So Magical Expo. They have the logo, and the other ones say So Magical Squad. We're currently working on getting some new designs made in the magnets, which I'm very excited about. And yeah, it's gonna be great. I get to see my Florida peeps twice a year. Heck yeah. All right. I'm gonna post this back up. I love the magnets. Oh, good. Yeah, they're. And if anybody's curious what the magnets are, it's not like a fridge magnet. I got the idea off of Lauren, but she has the little. It's like the enamel pins, but it's got like this very strong magnet on the back, and those will be available. But I didn't want to like do exactly what she was doing. I wanted to be very specific to So Magical. So anything I do, try to be very specific to our event and not step on anybody else's toes. And so we have those made. So some of the designs are just my own personal designs that we do, or they're going to be So Magical events specific, like a Florida hibiscus ducky or the Texas design, which the Texas fabric design's coming out. That's the other thing, is we're working on new fabric designs for Texas and the cruise, and then Tennessee will probably come up in a different order round. So we're hoping here in the next month or two, we're able to do another fabric pre-order, and y'all can get your Texas and cruise fabric, and it'll be here in time for both of those beforehand. And you need coffee mugs or sublimation out here for you. Ooh, good to know. Thank you, Donna. Donna says, if you need coffee mugs or sublimation, I'm here for you. Oh, that'd be awesome. We are getting our laser in here soon. I will caveat that. So I'm very excited to get our laser. We ordered it many months ago, and it should be here in September, hopefully. I know it's on a ship on the ocean, but we haven't gotten the ship name yet. So once they do that, I will be tracking that ship as it travels all the way here to the US. But it's very exciting. I'm hoping to do a lot of swag in-house with the new laser, but we'll see how that goes and if I can get it up and running in time for Florida. I know the ships are so slow. I mean, the lasers are very heavy, and they ship a ton of lasers at a time. Oh, Judy asked, will I have SME stickers? Yes, we're going to load the stickers onto the website as well, and those will be ready to go. So most everybody at this point probably has the sparkly, glittery So Magical Expo logo, but we do have a bunch of other stickers as well. Like this design is also a sticker design that you can get. And yes, ordered back in March. Yes, Dina, yeah, I think it was March. Yeah, I got it during OSQE. The Lakeland quilt show. Yeah, so I think it was March. Oh yes, all the duckies. The duckies will be posted. I'm very excited for that. I will have duckies with me for sure at family gathering, and we're gonna do some trivia as well. So I might have some giveaway items. I don't know. I know we will have giveaway items for sure. So Magical will. Okay, what is, y'all can still ask me questions, but I always want to know, what is everybody working on tonight or in general? And if you're in Patreon, what project are you going to bring to Patreon this coming week? Everybody's always on the Patreon Zoom call or like working on a project or doing something. I'm sure I'll be like cutting fabric or doing something. By the way, I got an electric cutter finally. I got it when I was at Sunny Sewing Machine because I had seen it one of the previous times I've been there. You can order from them online, but I went and got it in person. And it's not like the ones that you see Melanie and Lauren and Kathy, where it's like with the big handle that pushes across on like a bar. We don't have the space for that size table just yet. One day we will. But it's a hand one, and it's red and it's like long, but it's really cool. And it's made cutting down fabric a dream. It's just goes, although it makes me nervous because there's no safety on that dang thing. You hit the button and that thing is on. So it gets unplugged whenever I'm not using it and tucked away somewhere. Let's see. Kat's working on Leaky Con prep and working on her house bees. Oh, I'm so excited to see these in person. They're so stinking cute. If you're going to be at Leaky Con, definitely look at Kat's booth, especially, I mean, I'm going to say if you're a Harry Potter fan, obviously you're probably a Harry Potter fan if you're going, but she came up with these really cute designs. Designing new mailers for Zorel. Oh my gosh, I'm doing the same thing right now. I just can't narrow down a design. It's driving me nuts. At this point, I might just slap the logo on there and be done just to be able to get the mailers. Working on cleaning the house. Oh, that's fun, Constance. Good luck with that. Donna, bucket hats and zipper clutches. Man, you are busy bee. Let's see. Finishing a bag to take notions to use during gathering next week. Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, definitely. And it's open sewing during family gathering, so you can work on anything you want. You can bring your embroidery machine, work on embroidery, you can work on quilting. And Fran's there the entire time, and I'm not working on anything. And so, not that I'm one of the teachers, but there's plenty of folks there that can help if you want to work on something and you just need help. So Fran's there, and she's going to be walking the room the whole time. But I might be working on a bag Tuesday during Patreon. Yeah, I'm excited. Also wondering too much fabric and zipper pulls. Oh, and ordering too much. I'm so excited. There's so many good retail drops coming up here soon for these different vendors we have in all the categories. I'm just like, ugh. I also finished 3 pocket pals and 2 embroidered beach bags. That's a lot, Donna. That's awesome. Did you make the beach bags too, or did you just embroider on them? Not that that's a just thing, but did you embroider and make it, or did you embroider on a pre-made bag? Oh, that's pretty cool. Shockingly, Lily and I still have all our fingers. Yeah, the one y'all have is like, it's super cool to watch. I love watching your TikToks where you're cutting down your orders and such. But I just, I think you told me it was like a ping pong table that you do it on, because that's genius. It's probably got to be cheaper than some other tables. Cherish is working on the big, see, I can't say that word, Talbot. Is that how you say it? Talbot tote and the end of August craft fair stuff. Ooh, you got a craft fair coming up? That's awesome. Yes, Cat stuff is super cute. Love her stuff. So excited. She keeps sharing me photos with me as she's making them. I'm like, I'm gonna spend all my money. Working on cosplay, Con Crunch. Which con are you going to next, Lynette? There's a few coming up, isn't there? If you don't know, Villa Con is coming back. They're the small one we all went to back in January this past year. I think it was January. They're coming back in February of next year. I don't know if I'll be able to make it or not, because it's like the week or week and a half after So Magical, Texas, and we drive. So that's a 2-day drive for us. I don't know if I'll have the energy or not, but we'll see. I hope I can make it, but there's lots of good cons coming up, lots of small ones. I like supporting all the small ones too. You got to start somewhere, you know? Cleaning my sewing room, changing out my furniture, and creating a couple of quilt patterns. Who is this? Who's doing all this craziness? It's Heather. Oh my gosh, Heather, that is so much. You're creating the quilt patterns yourself. That's really neat. I'm always impressed by anybody that can do any sort of pattern work. Oh, Antonetta. Great question. I have been meaning to ask Judy this. I need to. So, and that's a great question. I did have it up here too. Here, I'm going to drop it. So I'm going to drop this in the comments, but we do have an affiliate link now with CamSnaps. It's for a bundle, and that link will take you to the bundle. We purchased a bunch of cam presses from Judy over at CamSnaps. We're going to be using them in our classrooms, both on the cruise and some of the expos as well. And it'll be the press, it'll be the adapter on the bottom, and some of the dies. I was blanking on the word. And the dies are the rivet die, the metal snaps die, and the hole puncher die. I think that's what's included in the total bundle, but it's a really good deal. On top of that bundle deal, right now there's a code listed on there that says sewmagic15, and it gets you 15% off that bundle. I've been meaning to message her, so thank you for reminding me. I'll try to do that right after this. Is whether or not that code works for anything else on the website. And the other question was, how long does that deal last? Because it says for a limited time, and I just need to get that answer. So I'm not sure. I will get that answer for you hopefully soon. But it is a really great deal, and I'm very excited. I actually have one sitting here. We're trying to decide whether or not we're going to paint them. I really want to, but I have 15 of them. I feel like that's a lot to paint, because I think it was Lauren, her husband CJ, took theirs apart completely to paint it, but I saw some other folks were taping up the components. They didn't want like the spring and everything. So I don't know. And then I'm also like, I can't decide what color I would want to. I think like teal or a purple teal combo to match our latest fabric. I don't know. There's just too many options. But right now the handles are all separate from the bases, and I just don't want to put them on until I know for sure. Oh, the braided headbands. Her braided headbands are amazing. Love that. You post them on your Facebook, no, your Instagram page, right? They're really cool. Oh, nice, Donna. So she made the beach bags as well as embroidered on them. That's really cool. Making my first Tuesday tote. I can guess who this is. Am I right? Hold on. It's Terry Joe. I knew it. How's it going? How's that Tuesday tote going for you? That's a Michelle. Remind me, who's it? Knotted Threads Patterns. What's the full name of the company? That's the really popular pattern that's come out recently. There's a lot of really good patterns that have been coming out. Sonar just came out with a new pattern. I can never remember all the names of these patterns. I apologize. There's a couple good ones that just dropped. Too many. Of course, the bow fanny from Zorel. Sup from Plano, Texas. Nice. Who is started cutting out a retro sling. Those are really cool. I've been wanting to check those out as well. There's a lot of really interesting bag patterns out there. But also, my serger is beautifully cleaned and maintained and repaired, and I really want to make an article of clothing. I can't decide what I want to do right now. It's a regulation size ping pong table. What's cool about it, you can flip each end up to save space. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I'm gonna have to tell Damien about that whenever we decide we have room for it, which we don't yet. But we recently upgraded to a taller, bigger table. Oh, nice. Is it still a ping pong table that's modified, or is it just like a bigger, taller table? See, I don't need tall though. I need Kayla height. Okay, Lynette's going to Tampa Bay Comic-Con. Oh, when is that one coming up? There's a lot coming up. Oh, Dina's going. Leaky Con and Tampa Comic-Con is this weekend. Oh, they're at the same time. C2E2 is coming up the weekend of class signups. Oh, crap. I didn't realize it was the same weekend. There's a bunch of y'all going to go to that, I know. They have a lot of good people coming to C2E2 this year. Celebrities and such. I want to go, but I also really want to go to Dragon Con for the first time. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm obviously not going to C2E2. It's a little too last minute, but getting the site ready for a sale. Who is this? Oh, Taylorin. Ooh, what? Drop your site so everybody knows who your company is. Hold on. I was going to pull it up for you real quick. So if you guys don't know, Taylorin, she owns Dream Big Creations. So if you want to go follow them. I can't get my dang links to work right now. But I wanted to say real quick. So they're coming. They're going to be a vendor for Texas, which is really exciting. I don't remember. You didn't sign up. Did you sign up for Florida? I don't believe so. I can't keep track, honestly, anymore. I'm not going to lie. Who's coming to what? But Dream Big Creations is definitely coming to Texas, which is very exciting. Paint them pink and teal. I'm not a pink fan, but pink and teal is a cute color combination too. I need a video on how to paint them. I don't trust myself. Okay, I'm trying to like record more when we're doing stuff. Now that the inventory room and the cutting room are all nice and organized, so I'm trying to record more. So if I do end up painting them, I will paint them and I will show y'all how much I mess up and what not to do. How about that? It may not be a tutorial. It'll just be how Kayla messed up painting her cam presses. Oh my gosh, a free fabric table? That's amazing, Melanie. Okay, good. Ping pong table would be my right height. Oh, that's good to know. Okay, here's the website. Thank you. I appreciate that. I was not working. All right. Does anybody have any other questions? We're hitting good time, which is great. I'm going to turn off my alarm so it doesn't start like beeping here shortly. All right. Any last minute questions from anybody? Thank y'all for coming on. We won't be doing a wine and chat next week because of everything going on with Leaky Con and family gathering. I might do a live while I'm at one of these. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends on how busy I am and how busy the event is. Like if it's super busy and you can't really see anything. But maybe I'll try to do like maybe on Sunday I'll do a live and walk through the different booths so y'all get to see that and experience it. I've never been to a Leaky Con, so I'm very excited. I really wanted to whip up a robe before then. It's not going to happen. But I do have some Slytherin gear that I got from when Kal-El was doing their Pop Shop lives. I snagged a bunch of Harry Potter items. So I'll probably don some of my swag I got from that. Because, yes, I am a House Slytherin, of course. Okay. So if I bought all the tickets but accounts have been created, do I have to do their classes? Can you clarify your question? So if I bought all the tickets but accounts have been created. Oh, you're saying you bought other folks' tickets for them. So the question is, and I'm not going to remember off the top of my head, did we transfer their tickets to their own accounts or is it all in your account? That's a great question though. If all the tickets, say you bought ticket for somebody else and it's both tickets are showing in your account, that means you are going to be responsible for signing up for their classes. They cannot sign up for classes because they won't have a ticket in their account. So it will show that that person is not allowed to sign up for classes. If you do not want to be responsible for signing up for somebody else's classes, you will need them to create an account and then you will send an email to support@sewmagicalexpo.com, or you can hit the contact us on the website and specify your account, what ticket you want to move out, and into what account. Like, I need the email addresses so that it's nice and quick and simple. So yes, that does need to get done prior to class signups. Yeah, so as long as the tickets are in their accounts, they are now responsible for signing up for their own class signups. Unless they give you their login and they want you to still do it for them. But no, as long as it's in their account, they are going to sign up for their own classes. I hope that's clear and that makes sense. But that was a great question, Heather. All children tickets stayed in the parent classes or in the parent accounts because of the rules that we have with age restrictions on the different class types and things like that. So if anybody has a question about that, we're working on something really fun for all the 23 expos regarding kids classes. So that's in work. It did not get put into the 22 Florida, but we did listen. I know y'all really want like kids only classes or something that's more conducive to younger kids. So that's in work for 23, which I'm very excited about. Lots more. We always want all the generations to be able to participate and have fun. We also want it to be a vacation and a break for those who need it and need to get away from kids. So that's why we have a little bit of things that are available and open to children and adults. And then there's, all the nighttime classes and the Saturday night party are adult only because, alcohol is involved most of the time. And we just want it to be, a little break in case you need it. Try to cater to everybody here. All right. Double check. I'm not missing any notes for tonight. We're not talking next week. I will be back in August and we will have another vendor spotlight. We are going to start getting into vendor teacher spotlights for Texas as well. And if slots, okay. Skylar asked, if slots for certain classes fill up before signups open to everyone else on Sunday, will we know beforehand? Yeah, you should be able to see if it says sold out or not. It will show on there. And we will do our best to make sure. It's highly unlikely, not saying it's not possible, because I've been proven wrong before and I don't like talking absolutes, but I don't see it as many or any classes will fully book up before it opens to the public. There might be a couple with like lower class seat counts that might book up very fast because they are popular. But the ones we expected to book out, we try to duplicate those classes onto different times. So that's why we say, make sure you go through the list of classes in the class schedule and mark your first choice and then mark, your second, third, and fourth choices as well. Because you just never know what's going to happen. But we do try to make it fair as humanly possible. And then the signups are on Sunday, start at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is a weekend. And so we wanted to do it just a little bit earlier than what we're doing on a Friday or like a work day, a common weekday work day. I know some people work on weekends, so trying to be fair, but it's not always possible to make it work for everybody. All right. Oh, we had David join. Hi, David. I like having Facebook open because now I can see when people are popping up and popping in. All right. We talked about Patreon, the cruise. Oh, I am going to be announcing for those who are on the cruise. We are going to start announcing what classes are going to be on there. I've kind of sneak peeked some of them. Hi, Alfie. Yeah, crap. I saw you, David. We've already sneak peeked that Lauren is going to be teaching the bomb.com, and Nicole from Sonar is going to be teaching her Gallivanter passport wallet, but we haven't talked about some of the France classes, which are going to be really fun too. I will say this. So if you've heard of Simple Artful Stuff, Lauren's done some videos on them. The owner is Anne, and she's a wonderful woman. I got to meet her out in Texas back in June. And she has these really cool small projects that you can work with. It's very geared towards like small bags, small projects. So she's actually getting ready to come out with a new pattern that is a pencil case. It's really cute. So she's working on giving me she created some out of some So Magical fabric, and so as soon as she gets that to me, I'm going to share it so y'all can get that. And I heard a rumor she might be providing a special discount for So Magical folks for a limited time when that pattern drops. And it's really, really cute. It's perfect for back to school. It's a very simple project. But her projects that we're actually going to do on the cruise at France Teaching are no-sew projects, because we have 2 classrooms on the cruise ship. One's a sewing classroom, one's a no-sew classroom. And these are really cute. So I'll share the details on those here shortly, but they're really fun. And it's part of the reason why we went and bought all the cam presses. We need the cam presses for the projects. So I think y'all will really like it. And I believe she also put in her application to teach at Texas. So it'll be great. Y'all might be able to get to meet her out in February. All right. Cruise, Texas, Tennessee, Florida class signups. There's more details on Florida coming out. Welcome bag stuff are coming in. And yes, welcome bag items are coming in. And we're going to talk about the details on that Saturday night party here shortly. And if you're wanting to do the fashion show, I would highly suggest here in the next, I would say next week or so, not next week, next month or so, because we're less than 4 months away now. Try to start getting those applications in. We're not going to deny you, but it gives us all the information we need to do the lineup. And the earlier we have that, the better we can work on the categories of the different items. You don't have to have a garment-based item for the fashion show. It can be anything. It can be a bag you made. It can be a quilt. It can be shoes. It can be a hat. It can be a dog outfit. Somebody did that. Literally anything you can think of that you've made that you're really, really proud of and you want to walk it down. And the fashion shows are all prize-based. So we give away a prize in each category, and then we have an overall winner and runner up. So yes, Lynette, I expect you to do the fashion show. Maybe not walk the mannequin down this time, but I'm excited. Lynette has some really cool cosplays, so I'm always excited. We had a really, really good lineup last year, so I'm very excited to see this year. And I think we're going to beef it up. And the fashion show at Florida is still going to be in the fort, but we're opening the second story of it. So you could stand on the top as well and watch from above the fashion show. So we'll have more chairs on the bottom because we have less COVID protocols to follow. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Nope, I'm not doing the mannequin again. Okay, good idea, Lynette. That was very funny. It was very entertaining to watch Lynette try to push a mannequin down the runway. We didn't really realize how many seams, like bumps there were on the runway, like where they connect all the different platforms together, and she had to get the wheels over each one. It was very entertaining. Okay, fashion shows. I'm just trying to think through the other fun things. D-Stash Bash. Oh, yes. Family gathering. If you're coming to family gathering and you want to bring D-Stash Bash items to me, you are welcome to. We'll see how much fits in my truck. But yes, Lynette, that should have been on a blooper reel. I'll see if Tony has any footage of that, because that would be funny. Anyway, so if you want to bring D-Stash Bash stuff, you're more than welcome to. Please limit it to one box or one trash bag worth. Don't overload me. And please have it labeled. Whatever you bring me, put it in some sort of containerized, like a bag, a box, or something. Please label it with your name, because if I bring it home and I don't have a name to associate it with, it's going to be very difficult for me to give you points. So that would be super helpful. But yes, that can be a drop-off point. And if you're just going to be in the area that day as well, and you know that you really want to give me some stuff, just message me ahead of time. Hopefully I can fit it all. Worst case scenario, D will come. We'll get his big truck, and he'll come and help bring some stuff home. Okay, I think that was all. All right, I have to get off because I have to go make sure Texas Hotel is going to drop in 10 minutes. Feel free to rewatch this. They are loaded into the Facebook pages and groups and the YouTube channel right after this. So if you need to rewatch it to get the information, it's there. I know some of y'all came on just a couple minutes ago. I know, boo. I know. I'm sorry. I do have to drop, though, because I got to get that link ready, y'all. All right. So I hope everybody has a great night and a fantastic weekend. I can't wait to see some of y'all next week, whether it's at Leaky Con or family gathering. And it's going to be great. And I hope everybody loves their fabric. That's going to start coming in the mail here this week. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Bye.